Hela versus Wonder Woman. Two goddesses from two different universes, both feared by gods themselves. One is the greatest warrior of the DC universe, blessed by Olympus and trained for centuries in combat. The other is the literal goddess of death, a being so dangerous that Odin himself chose imprisonment over risking a full-scale war against her. This is not just strength versus strength. This is divine combat against cosmic death itself. So today, we are breaking down their powers, abilities, feats, and finally deciding who truly wins this battle. This is what's on Hollywood. Let us begin with Wonder Woman. Diana of Themyscira is far more than a superhero. She is a demigoddess, the daughter of Zeus and Queen Hippolyta, born with gifts from the Olympian gods themselves. Athena granted her wisdom, Hermes gave her speed, Demeter enhanced her strength, and Artemis sharpened her instincts into those of the perfect hunter. Raised on Themyscira, Diana trained her entire life among the Amazons, warriors considered among the deadliest fighters in existence. She mastered sword combat, shield warfare, battlefield tactics, and hand-to-hand combat long before entering the world of men. And once she did, she proved herself against some of the most terrifying beings in DC history. Wonder Woman has traded blows with Superman, battled Darkseid's forces, defeated gods, demons, and magical entities, and survived attacks capable of leveling entire cities. Her speed allows her to react to bullets, lightning, and even energy attacks from cosmic opponents. Her durability is immense, allowing her to continue fighting after taking punishment that would destroy most heroes instantly. But Diana's greatest weapon is not just strength, it is skill. She fights intelligently. She adapts during battle, studies her opponents, and combines strategy with aggression better than almost any warrior in fiction. Her sword can slice through divine beings, her bracelets can absorb devastating energy, and the lasso of truth is one of the most powerful mystical weapons in DC Comics. At her peak, Wonder Woman becomes an absolute monster in combat, fast enough to pressure Kryptonians and powerful enough to challenge gods directly. But then there is Hela. If Wonder Woman represents divine warrior perfection, Hela represents something far darker. Hela is the Asgardian goddess of death, ruler of Hell and Niflheim, and one of the most dangerous mystical beings in Marvel Comics. Unlike Diana, whose power comes from blessings and training, Hela's power comes from death itself. And that changes everything. Hela possesses abilities that operate on a cosmic and spiritual level. Her most terrifying weapon is the Death Touch, the ability to drain the life force of nearly any living being with physical contact. This is not simple energy projection or physical damage. It attacks the soul itself. Even powerful gods fear it. But Hela is not just dangerous because of Hack's abilities. Physically, she is overwhelming. She has fought Thor multiple times and often dominated him in direct combat. Her strength rivals the strongest Asgardians, and her durability allows her to survive attacks from some of Marvel's most powerful warriors. She can summon necromantic energy blasts, create weapons from pure magic, command armies of the dead, and manipulate death energy itself. Her magical abilities are among the most feared in Asgard, and when Hela fights within realms connected to death, her power increases dramatically. That is important, because Hela becomes exponentially more dangerous the longer a battle continues in an environment filled with death and decay. The dead empower her. Entire battlefields can become fuel for her power. Even Odin treated Hela as a catastrophic threat. In several storylines, defeating her outright was not considered a simple option. Containing her was safer than risking total destruction. So now the question becomes simple. Can Wonder Woman overcome a being whose powers are tied directly to death itself? The battle begins on a ruined world abandoned long ago, a silent wasteland filled with the remains of ancient civilizations. Wonder Woman arrives first, sword and shield ready, immediately sensing the unnatural darkness surrounding the battlefield. Then Hela appears. No explosión, no dramatic entrance, just silence turning cold. Diana attacks instantly, knowing hesitation against someone like Hela could be fatal. She bursts forward at incredible speed, her sword slashing toward Hela with enough force to split stone apart. But Hela calmly sidesteps, A blast of necrotic energy erupts from her hand and crashes into Diana's shoulder, launching her across the battlefield. Diana recovers immediately. She charges again, this time combining speed with precision. Sword strikes, shield attacks, spinning kicks. A relentless storm of Amazon combat mastery forces Hela backward for the first time. And for a moment, the fight looks even. Wonder Woman's speed clearly gives Hela problems. Diana moves faster, attacks more aggressively, and lands several clean hits that would devastate most opponents. But Hela is not most opponents. The goddess of death absorbs punishment with terrifying calmness. Cuts heal. Damage fades. Every passing moment allows her to draw more energy from the dead world around them. Then the battle shifts. Hela stops fighting defensively. Dark energy spreads across the battlefield as necromantic power erupts from beneath the ruins. The temperature drops. The air itself feels heavier. Diana realizes something dangerous is happening. Hela is growing stronger. Wonder Woman responds by unleashing her full divine power, channeling Zeus lightning through her weapons and attacking with overwhelming force. A massive strike finally staggers Hela and cracks the ground beneath them. But Hela rises again, smiling. Then the death touch lands. Only briefly, a single touch against Diana's arm, but it is enough. Wonder Woman immediately feels her life force weakening. Not physical pain, something deeper, something attacking her very essence. And Diana instantly understands the problem. She cannot afford another clean hit. From that moment forward, the fight becomes survival. Wonder Woman continues pushing Hela back with incredible skill, landing devastating attacks and proving why she is considered one of fiction's greatest warriors. Against almost anyone else, Diana wins this battle. But Hela is operating on another level. Her connection to death gives her endless stamina in this environment. Her magical abilities counter Diana's direct combat advantage, and the death touch creates a constant win condition that Wonder Woman has no true defense against. Eventually, skill alone is not enough. So who wins? Wonder Woman is absolutely one of the strongest and most skilled heroes in DC Comics. She is faster, more disciplined, and arguably the superior pure fighter. But Hela possesses powers that are fundamentally harder to counter. The death touch, necromantic energy manipulation, regeneration, magical versatility, and her connection to death itself ultimately give her the advantage in a prolonged battle. Wonder Woman would push Hela harder than most opponents ever could. She would make the fight brutal, difficult, and extremely close at times. But in the end, the goddess of death stands victorious. Hela defeats Wonder Woman, and on a dead world surrounded by ancient ruins and forgotten souls, death claims another victory.